Hey, I'm Eric Keach, and today I'm here with another really amazing client, and this is Christine Sussman, and she's here today to talk about what her experience has been like, what it's like to train there, everything that she's gone through, the results she's seen, how she's feeling about herself, and all the other details. So, Christine, thank you so much for taking the time to come on and just share your experience with me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. It's my pleasure.
All right, so let's jump back, right? We were talking before we recorded, and at the time we're talking now, you've been there around 8 months or so. So I'm just really curious. I want to set the frame for anybody who's watching this so we understand where you were coming from. So what was the big issue or the big struggle or thing that you were going through that kind of led you to start training there?
The big issue that I was tackling was getting back on the wagon of taking care of myself and making the time to put myself first in life. And, as a working parent, as a wife, there's so much that you tackle every single day that you personally get pushed to the side, taking care of the house, the kids, the, job and all of that.
And so I'm guessing that's kind of been like that for a little bit of time.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
A long time.
And so was there a moment or was there something that triggered, you know what, all right, that's enough of this. I got to take back myself. I've got to try and find part of that again. Was there a moment that just triggered that?
Yes, I was out to dinner with some friends, and the girls were chatting about how difficult it's been to get back on track and into a regular routine. And one of them said that she had just found out about this thing that a trainer was doing, and she told me about it, and I said, I need to know, and we need to go. So I did.
Okay, and so I'm guessing, up to that point, there's probably some frustration, right? There were some elements of, taking care of everybody else and maybe putting yourself second that just led to a lot of just all right, I'm kind of tired of this.
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
Yeah, and ever since I started working out with Amy, the I'm tired is gone. I'm tired at nighttime because, I get up and I take class at 5:30 in the morning, but it's a good tired. It's not because I can't take anymore. It's just because it's been a long day, but my energy level is totally different now that I'm taking care of myself again.
All right, so let's go down kind of that rabbit hole. Let's talk about some of those results, right? So how were you feeling beforehand? Right, you talk about energy level and things like that, but where, if you were to say, kind of explain on a scale of 1 to 10, kind of how you were feeling about life and how you felt beforehand, where would you say that was?
Oh, I was definitely not in the greatest of all places. It was very difficult for me to just let my guard down and have fun. I was always worrying about what was going to happen, where I needed to be, what did I need to do next, and never focus on living in the moment. And ever since I've been working out with Amy and putting myself first, I feel like I have even more organization skills because I know I have to get this done because I have to get up early, or I want to try and eat healthier, so I need to be more conscious of what I'm preparing for dinner for the entire family. So she's definitely put me back on the right track of taking care of me. As far as results go, I honestly can't say that I've lost a tremendous amount of weight, but I can tell you what I gained is an increased confidence level, increased self-esteem. I'm feeling better about my body. I am stronger than I've ever been. I'm amazed how much I can lift up. It's incredible.
That's probably surprising.
So, and I have this energy. I'm not exhausted anymore. I want to do things. I want to be outside with my children playing and living life.
And do you feel like, before you talked about you weren't in the best place, do you feel because of this now that you're in a much better place?
So much better. Oh my goodness, so much better. Amy has an incredible wealth of knowledge. She, besides fitness, she's a nutritionist. She's getting certified in hormone therapy. She is so intelligent and helpful in so many ways. She can give you different ideas to try things, different modifications to any single exercise. She really wants you to be the best you that you could possibly be, and makes that happen for you. I mean, she does her job, but you have to do your job. When you're both doing your jobs together, it's fantastic.
And as you've gone through this process, right, as you've seen this change over time, have you noticed, other people notice, have coworkers, colleagues, family seen this difference in you?
Yes, they definitely have. They have definitely seen a happier me, finding that I'm less stressed. I don't know if it's also getting up and starting my day the right way. I start my day 3 times a week at 5:30 with a workout, and I can tackle so much more, and I'm not as overwhelmed as I was because I've started my day the right way.
Now, I'm guessing that you've hoped for these types of results, right? Well, going into it and what you've seen, but did you actually really think that you would see this type of change?
I didn't know how long it was going to take. I'll tell you, as soon as I started working out and realizing the importance of taking the time for myself, I started feeling better right away. And I want to I just want to keep it going. I don't want to stop. The other day it was snowing out here, and I got right in that car and I went there, no problems.
Right.
You got to do it. You got to want to do it.
Yep. Now, I'm curious, would you go as far as to say that this has been life-changing for you?
For me personally?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it has. For me, it definitely has been. I mean, I was struggling with wanting to even, I would go to work, but then you're just so exhausted, you don't want to do anything else. Now I don't feel that way at all. So yes, it has changed my life.
Okay. All right. And I'm curious, part of this process, right, the results is you're loving it, you're getting results, it keeps you going, making you feel better. But I'm guessing, right, you talked about Amy, but I'm guessing part of the actual training experience too, the atmosphere, what it's like being there, has been part of it. So kind of share or just explain what that's like. Like, what's it like training there, training with her in that atmosphere?
Well, the atmosphere is a very, very friendly atmosphere. It's small group training, so you really are being watched to make sure that you're doing everything correctly. You're being motivated. And not for nothing, I spent so much time with Amy. I consider her a very good friend of mine. She knows what's going on in my life. I know what's going on in her life. When we go there, it's not just, all right, pick up the weights and start working out. It's how are things going? How are the kids? What are you up to? How did your child do with this or that? So it's almost like it's easy to be there. You're working out, which is difficult, but it's easy to be there because she's so friendly and she knows you so well.
Would you say it's kind of like a family?
Yes. The people that you work out with tend to become regular people, and you get to know one another. Yes, definitely.
Okay, so you've got this community of support. You've got Amy supporting. You've got these results. I guess, I mean, that's pretty much what really makes you drive things and going forward. Would you also say that with being along with these people that there's maybe a social element too that's kind of been added to it where you're getting to know everybody?
Absolutely. Yep. Okay. A bunch of women getting together and all dealing with many of the same issues and looking for that common ground where we could finally conquer. Yes, definitely.
Now, tell me about right? So you've got the support structure for Amy, the group, you're getting results, but there's one piece in between that you kind of hinted on a little bit, and it's the mindset element. So how important is that? Have you been able to improve upon that? Is that kind of a big focus with what you've been doing?
It's a huge focus for me. It is a huge focus for me. If your mind is not in the right place, it's not going to work for you. I mean, everybody could try to get you there, but you have to want it too, and you have to do your fair share. And Amy's like your number one fan. She wants nothing more than for you to be successful with your weight loss or exercise goals, whatever it may be. And she will give you all of the tools that you need. It's just up to you on how you open that toolbox and use them. She's got them.
Okay. All right. And then just a couple more questions. We'll start wrapping this up. So let's say you've seen these changes. Others have seen these changes. This has been life-changing for you. Let's say someone hears this and you're like, you know what? This actually sounds pretty cool. It sounds like a good place, good place for me to be, but they're on the fence, like thinking about signing up. They're not 100% certain about it. So what would you want to tell that person? Push them over the fence and let them know this is a good place.
You have nothing to lose. You will have support. You will make friends. You will have all of the tools that you need in order to succeed. And if it doesn't work for you, she will figure out what can work for you.
Okay. And then the last question is, since this has been such a big shift for you and it's really helped you in so many parts of your life, let's say right now, Amy's shutting the place down, right? She's closing the doors, turning off her phone or email, Facebook, turning everything off. And this is the last time that you could ever say anything to her. Knowing it's the last time, what would you want to say?
Well, I hope to God that doesn't happen, but if it should happen, I would say thank you, Amy, for putting that smile back on my face and making me believe in myself that I can do it and that I do deserve to have the time to take care of myself.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, Christine, I think it's been amazing to see the shift, the transformation, to know that it's been a life-changing process for you. And I just want to wish you the best of luck moving forward.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, you take care.
Thank you, you too.